Hello. Okay. I didn't realise that the stream started. Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I didn't realise that I actually just started the stream. I was just trying to mess with the settings, and here we are. We're here. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. There's so many people already. I haven't even adjusted my microphone. Why did I delete this video? But I'm just trying to do settings, and it's not going great. There's black bars at the top and bottom of the screen, and I don't know how to fix it. So, can we confirm that we can hear me? Hello. Guys, can somebody say you can hear me? Are you out there? Hello? I just need a confirmation. Yes. Hi. Yeah, okay, yes, alright, there we go. Perfect. So what are we doing today? I'm in the mood for some human interaction. So I thought it'd be fun to build a little something and just chat to you guys. I recently designed this modern Starbucks, and I think that we're just going to build it just to have something happening in the background, but what I really want to do is just yap to you guys. Can you build a billboard? That is actually really high on my priorities of things to do. What is your favourite build that you've done? My favourite build is probably something really old school, like my original Krusty Krab that is just insane looking. It's way too big. I don't think that there's an inside to it, but it's just so old, and it's one of those things where you think about it and it's like, oh, nostalgia. Love you too, Trinity. Apartment. Just the word apartment. Would you like me to build an apartment? Just apartment. Okay. Hello from Malaysia. Hello, Malaysia. Can you build a Home Depot? I would love to build a hardware store. Whether or not that is Home Depot or not, I don't know. But I'd love to build a hardware store. Good day to you, the doctor. Can you make a Tails or Knuckles house? Have I not already done that? I think. Right? I'm sure that I've at the very least done Sonic, Shadow, and I want to say Tails? Maybe I haven't. Thank you, and I'm gonna have a go at the name. Echidna Gaming? Thank you. You going to build Shadow, Amy when the Sonic... I don't know. I like building all of those cartoony things, but I just don't feel that they're appropriate for my channel, but I do like building them. I've been thinking recently about reviving my second channel with just a bunch of cartoon-related stuff, because I really love building just silly things, all of the chocolate bar houses and stuff, but it just seems odd to have it on my main. What most British build have you done so far? Probably Tesco. I'd say most British build got to be Tesco, I'd say. Yeah, probably Tesco. Can you pronounce... I can try and pronounce your last name. Castellanac? Is that close? Tracy Island from Thunderbirds would be sick. I would love that. Are you going to make an airport? I would love an airport in Mini City, but I've never made an airport, and at this point it's borderline a meme. So I don't know I don't really want to break the streak, but I cannot tell you how desperately I would love an airport. Hi there, drink Sophie Cola? Let's go with Sophie. Hey Sophie. I love you too, Viclash. Good day to Australia. Hey TSMC, how's it going? Are you building an airport soon or a face... We're definitely not doing a face reveal. Life is going very well. recently had a second child, which is why there haven't been very many posts on the channel recently, but I'm back working, and we're ramping up the builds recently, so hopefully going to be loads more videos. Make a tram. Make a tram in general would just be fun. Build Naruto house. I've built the outside of a Naruto house. I think this was a while ago. I never did the inside. Thank you, Sophie. Can you say my YouTube? Okay, Junior Melina is cool. My world has 90%. That's awesome, Doctor. I love to hear it. Thank you, Sharptooth. Can you build a film? What? A film reel archive? I'm not sure that is a real thing to build, is it? Game show is such a cool idea, actually. I love the idea of game show. I'm actually legit writing game show down right now. That is such a... I've never considered a game show. I like that. Game show? I mean, I guess I've done like... what's the game show where like there's like the big red balls in the water? It's like an obstacle course. Is it like Wipeout or Total? I didn't know you had. I have two. I now have two. Yeah. I know. I'm a very mysterious figure. Not much is known. I think I've already made a mini music store. I said music weird. I think I just said music. Clarence's house from Clarence. I might have done that. Wipeout. Yes, it is Wipeout. I knew you guys would know. You guys are much smarter than me. What? Movie theatre? I've already done a movie theatre. I want to make a regular theatre. Hi, iPlay. Can tell your YouTube member. What? I'm just a kid and life's a nightmare. That is a very glib YouTube name. Nobita. What is Nobita? Walter White's house would be cool. I love Breaking Bad. Although I haven't seen it in so... Oh, congratulations, Sophie. I'm going to architecture. That's pretty awesome. That's very cool to read, Sophie. Very nice. Franklin's house from GTA 5. I'm embarrassed to say that I haven't played any GTA, and well, not since like GTA 4, San Andreas or Vice City, maybe. Whichever one came first. That's how long ago it's been since I played a GTA. 7 a.m. in the US, haven't slept, it's a Thursday morning. Yeah, I think that today might be a bit of a write-off if it's already 7 a.m. and you've not slept and you're on this stream. I think it's done. I think I've also made this wrong. I've not been paying attention. Can you make a police station? Yeah, I would love to make a modern police station. It would be so sick. What about if you built one of the tuner cars from Pixar's Cars? Maybe. Again, like on the second channel, I'd highly consider something like that. But I don't want to do stuff like that on the main channel. I don't know. I can't explain it. Like, it just doesn't feel good for the chat. Like, I love building that sort of stuff. But, like, my main channel's meant to be about my city, like, completely. And it doesn't feel appropriate to build all of that. Unless it's a build that, like, really synergizes nicely with the city. I think this is too far over. I have built it wrong. Not good. Okay, so... Luckily, with the power of Axiom, we can put this where it belongs. Make a skyscraper. I love making skyscrapers. Skyscrapers are my jam. The only problem with Axiom is I don't think it's a real fan of shaders. I also think it come back over this way. What is that? We're building a modern... You know what? Maybe I should have made the title. The title of the stream that I'm actually making. I'm just making a modern Starbucks. I designed it recently. And there will be a tutorial for this thing. But I just kind of wanted something to do in the background. Otherwise, I'd kind of just be sat here staring at the screen with my hands cupped together in front of me. Just waiting. Can you build the destruction facility from Car Crushers 2 and add it to Car Crushers? I have not heard of that, but maybe. Can you build a university? I would love to. I'm a little bit burnt out on like school stuff. Like after I made my modern high school, I guess it's not a modern high school. After I made my high school as of recent, I'm a little bit burnt out on that sort of stuff, but in the future I'd definitely love to. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Monsieur ice cream? Monsieur? Build a Burger King. I'm working on a modern Burger King right now. So I'm working on a bunch of modern stuff, and that it's just ear crushing when you destroy grass. Like grass's volume, grass shouts. Every other block whispers when you destroy it, and grass shouts. I love your Minecraft building. Thank you, Hayden. Here's another idea. Pool table with all the pool balls on top of the table inside the pool racking. I mean, it does sound good. I don't know how I would do it unless we're talking about like a really large pool table. Oh, I was saying, so I'm working on a bunch of modern builds because I want to revamp the modern part of my city. Like, it's such an absolute mess. Like, the city's actually like pulling together rather nicely at the moment, but the modern area is just so gross. We're trying to work on that. So, hence why I want a bunch of modern stuff. Long story short, I'm redoing the modern part of my city. The end. Please build the large VIP school. What do you mean? I've built the largest school that I could hope to build, I think. I don't think that I will ever build a school larger than what I've already done. I'm trying to type whilst reading chat, and I am not good at it. I have an idea making an ice rink. I think I have, actually. Already. Wait, TSMC, can you try building something like Telstra Tower in Australia? I'd 100% make some more landmarks. Landmarks are fun. I think the most recent is the Empire State Building, which I guess is a while ago. But I love making stuff like that. Make a supermarket. I do need to make a stock supermarket. How about building some British fast food chains? Like what? Do you have any in mind? Can you make an I think I've probably, unless it's for the second channel, I think I've probably had my fill of Five Nights at Freddy's. A happy guest. I'd certainly consider making a happy guest. Just a Lamborghini. That'd be pretty cool. Did you know that Minecraft had an update? I did, actually. Yeah, I have had my head in the sand a little bit with Minecraft, because like I said, I have a 3-week-old as of today, actually. But yeah, there's been I've noticed a few new blocks. Natural History Museum. I would love to remake I have a museum already, but I'm not happy with it, and I think that I'm going to do a new one, so that would actually be very fun. Huge bridge with Reva from Miami. Reva? Did you misspell river by any chance? When did you start thinking that you wanted to be a YouTuber? When I was like... I don't know, when I was like 14, like when YouTube started. I grew up in kind of like a wonderful Goldilocks zone of like when YouTube just started to become a thing when I was like in secondary school, and like when Call of Duty was starting to get like massive on YouTube, if you guys ever know like the origin. and like when gaming was starting to become huge, I was just at like the perfect age. And like after I sort of finished school when I was like 18, 19, I actually started giving it a go. And I've literally been doing YouTube for like 12 years or something at this point. It's like all I've ever really done. Like I've had some like actual like job jumps in the past, but nothing really stuck. But I'll tell you what, YouTube's always been there for me. Oh, and I started doing YouTube when Minecraft got released on console, all the way back on the Xbox 360. Long time ago now, I guess. I've just been yapping, but you know what? That's the name of the stream. What about some Radiator Springs? Radiator Springs would be very fun. Do you ever hope to go to any Minecraft building competitions globally? No. I don't know if that even exists, but no. I just like building my goofy little builds. I see some of the things that people like actually make, like on Reddit and what have you, like, and I guess in YouTube Shorts, like some of that is like so insanely impressive, like massive. I just like doing my little fun city builds. Pixel art, build like a DVD full on DVD. I don't really do pixel art anymore. Dexter's Diner from Start. Dexter's Diner? Ultimate Modern House. I haven't made an Ultimate anything in a long time. I used to love the little Ultimate building series though. Maybe more Squid Game builds? Maybe one season... Is it season 4? Is it going to be season 4, I should say? The next and final season. Do you have playing Heyday? Is Heyday a game? Isn't that a Supercell game, or am I misunderstanding? Is a Wimpy British... Yeah, I guess it would be, or was. But Wimpy is long gone, I think. I don't think Wimpy is even a thing anymore. Season 3. Oh, it's season 3. Yeah, well, when season 3 comes out, I'd definitely do some more Squid Game stuff. I really love the series. It's very good. Like, I thought season 2 was a little bit meh, or rather, no. There is only 2 seasons, right? Am I crazy? I'm sleep deprived, guys. I think what I'm trying to say is I think I enjoyed the second season better than the first. Have you done any Stranger Things building / characters? No, I haven't, but once, kind of like in the same vein as Squid Game, when that actually comes out, which is going to be, I think, Halloween, the first bit of Stranger Things stuff is coming out, and then the second bit is Christmas. I'll probably do some builds then. Make a modern... I'm going to be doing some more modern houses. Maybe like... Probably 2, maybe 3 modern houses in the very, very, very near future. So that I can better revamp my my modern part of my city. Building Resident Evil Mansion. Resident Evil Mansion would be crazy. I remember playing one of the Resident Evils back when I was a kid. Literally like 15 something years ago. And I remember it leaving a permanent scar on me. Just the intro. And I also seem to remember like a giant alligator or crocodile. Is there like some sort of sewer gator or crocodile? I just remember being scarred for life as a child. Can you make a mini White House? Maybe, at some point in time. The only thing about those sorts of builds is, like, I don't really like building stuff where it might be difficult to do the inside. A concert. I've already built a concert. You're welcome, Fred... Whoa. Fred Fassington. You're welcome. I loved building the little mini Titanic. That's something that I need to do as well. Somebody suggested, I believe, a cargo port, or maybe it's called something different, but I'm going to be doing that soon. which means I get to make a cargo ship, and I also get to make some shipping containers and like a crane and stuff. It's going to be pretty fun. I'll get to add it to the newly renovated beach part of the city. The gator is Resident Evil 2. There's like a giant snake. Yeah, you see, so I don't remember a giant snake, but I do remember the gator. So I think that I was mentally scarred by Resident Evil 2 back when I was far too young to be playing games like that. Back when that was like the pinnacle of gaming. Even the graphics weren't great, but I still remember the crocodile or gator. That's cool, Sharptooth. What are you? Well, 7. I'm building a modern Starbucks, and where are my shaders? Let's pop those back on. Build the chocolate factory. I actually looked into that. I was quite eager to build the chocolate factory, but it's hard to like find the outside for some reason. Like, it shouldn't be as difficult as it is to get references for the chocolate factory. I would have loved to have done that, but it's not easy to do. Top Gear test track. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to like have as a race track, so to speak. Let me add that. Maybe we could have some like crashed out cars and stuff. Make some supercars. Yeah, that's cool. Build idea map store. All we do is build maps. How many Starbucks did you build? So in my current iteration of Starbucks, as is canon, we have. Let me see. So we have this Starbucks, which is like the mini Starbucks, which is the only one that exists in Mini City. I think we'll be able to find out easily if there's a number 2. There is not. And, hang on. Yeah, so we have Modern Starbucks number 1, which is that one, and we have this one. And we have a really old version of Starbucks, I do believe. Tattoo shop would be cool too. That's... You know, guys, this is why I love talking to you. You give me so many fun ideas. By the way, is anybody excited for the new Superman movie? I've seen one like teaser and Crypto, and I just wanna watch the movie. Make a wedding venue. That'd be cool. Yeah, the huge Starbucks. Like I don't know how many in total, but in Mini City there is but 1. And soon to be 2. Use lecterns instead of the stone stairs. I can do that. The reason that I used stone stairs is because I wanted something grey. But we've got to put something in front of that, right? Like the colour of that looks a bit. Oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe like if we used a white sign. Maybe question mark. Where have you gone? Maybe? That's kind of cool as an extractor. Sort of. I think it'd be better if there was perhaps 1. The only thing that I don't like is all of these colourful blocks in the middle. Otherwise, I don't know. You'll make it. I will make a scrapyard, actually. A mini toy store. I will make... Oh, backwards. Okay. Alright, I got you. Let's have a look. I've blocked myself in. Let's see. The big reveal. How do these look? Have I learned something new? Huh. That is not bad. That is... If they were grey, or even white or black, that would be perfect. That is not bad. What I like under extractors as well is... also just some glow item frames. That's not bad, thank you. What was your name? Because that is a sick suggestion. The Dark Lights Band. Thank you. That's nice. Specsavers. I like that. If only I could dye them. That'd be good. It's not that they don't fit in or anything. It does look pretty good, right? That is such a perfect block for an extractor. It'd look even better if there was perhaps just one of them, like, theoretically, I don't know. Like, in a scenario where, let's see, something like this maybe, if this works. We're thinking out loud now, guys. We're on the fly here. Something like, is that underneath it? Then like, I don't know. Then if there was some sort of black backsplash, perhaps? I don't know, we'd have to get some synergistic blocks in here. Maybe? Possibly? Then... maybe something like this. Possibly. Maybe a different colour. Maybe we'd swap those out for something different. I mean, that could even be higher. I always like putting rails or something on top of furnaces too. Or an item frame or something. Maybe like that way. Maybe if it was a bit higher, possibly. I don't know. I could just move the whole thing or just destroy this wall. I don't know. I think it'd have to be... Regardless, I like the single extractor possibly more than the... Yeah, and I might like it better without the subs to the side too. And we can't place anything with the tripwire hook there anyway. Or at least not in that plane. Anyway, I don't know why I'm spending so much time on that, but yeah, that's fun. I like that a lot. Once again, shout out to... Bum, 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 we're scrolling up. The Dark Lights Band. I think... Have I already made Toys R Us? I was... I was building Starbucks, and now... I'm building extractor fans for ovens. Make Luke Skywalker's house. That'd be fun. Do you know what would be fun? Is I've been looking for builds to stick like in the ocean, like or outer from Mini City, and islands are appealing to me at the moment. So what I have in my head right now. I've built some of it, but then my child decided to come along. Is an island resort with a huge hotel on it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I do also like the kind of what do Easter eggy sort of builds like that. That'd be kind of fun. Or do you mean Luke Skywalker's childhood? So I'm thinking about the cave from like episode 8. But maybe you were talking about his actual, like, house on... What was it called? Tatooine? Question mark? Shout out, I play. How's it going? Scrapyard. I will 100% make a scrapyard. / junkyard. Gilligan's... I've never seen Gilligan's Island in my life. Is it a cool island? TSMC, can you watch my semi-trailer tutorial after the stream and leave it again? Possibly, depending upon what I'm up to. I'm super busy these days. Chanel bag store. Does Chanel do more than just bags? What did I just do? Did I just black out the whole... Oh, I'm using the wrong banner. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, so... A maze would be fun too. I think I'm just doing... I'm going about this wrong. Like I said, Guys, I'm sleep deprived. I'm being a bit silly. But it's okay. Where's my dye gone? Yes, Tatooine is where Luke's house is. His uncle Owen's moisture... Yes, yeah, that's right. So is that what we were talking about, or were we talking about his, like, I don't know what to call it other than perhaps a hovel? What are you building? I am building possibly the most modern Starbucks that has ever lived. Let's take a little bit of a look at this. Can you make Dora the Explorer's house? I already have, actually. I'd consider making a new one. Have you tried making like a bigger graveyard before? No, I've got a small graveyard. Have I spelled that right? Let's have a look. Let's see what the graveyard like. It's a mini graveyard. That's what my small graveyard looks like. Fun. Cheerful. Please make a modern subway station. I would argue that my current subway station is rather modern. I think. Moss Elsley, Spaceport, the cantina where they meet Han. Can I say something embarrassing? I've never watched 4, 5, and 6. I've watched 1, 2, 3, and 7, 8, 9. I've not watched the originals, and I feel bad about it, but I don't think I can go back. I think that the story might be better than the movies themselves. I don't want to start throwing hands at people, but have I tried making a beach house? Yeah. Thank you, Ali. It's not bad. It's like the minimum requirements for a graveyard. It was for my mini church, which I probably need to make another one. It was meant to go hand in hand with this bad boy right here. So they're meant to be like placed together, or perhaps one behind the other, or something like that. Hey, hi Imperial God. We were just talking about Star Wars. Bubble Guppies. What is Bubble Guppies? I'm guessing that this is a program that I'm not familiar with. My life currently revolves in terms of cartoons and like more kid-related stuff. Peppa Pig, Curious George, a little bit of Bluey. Not as much as I'd like. Bluey's actually a good show, but I don't get to enjoy much of it. But my kid loves Peppa Pig so much. Disney Tarzan. I would love to build more Disney-related things. It's a kid show. I'll look into Bubble the Guppies. I'll add it to the list. Like I said, I want to make more stuff on the second channel, and but perhaps Bubble Guppies is a contender. I'll tell you what. Speaking of, sorry, I'm just putting these down. I have 2 kids. Am I going to make a guide out of this? Yeah, I actually recorded this morning, funnily enough. Talking about Star Wars, the canteen would be a pretty cool build, wouldn't it? Maybe even the music with the note, but that would be crazy. I'm certain that I'd be able to recreate it. Somebody would have already have made the like note block canteen music that I'm not going to try and serenade you with right now. That's awesome, Rudra. If I've gotten your name right, I hope I have. What were we talking about? Do you write these requests down or rewatch that? No, I'm writing them. I'm writing the most likely ones to be made down in my phone, which is where everything is chronicled. Otherwise, my life would fall apart. Anything from Animal Crossing? I do believe that I have made something from Animal Crossing before, but I would be willing to make more things if you have some suggestions. Barbecue place, that would be cool too. Can you make stop signs for roads and sidewalks? I have been meaning to make that forever. Like, I've meaning to do signs for such a long time. So yes, eventually I will. I almost want to re-put it down in my phone because it's so important, like the stop signs, no entry signs, all of that fun stuff, the one-way signs. Maybe I'll just make like a common road sign video. Like there's so many fun little road signs that like really bring the streets and stuff together. Marty McFly's house, also a solid suggestion. Guys, we're just embarrassing ourselves today. I've never seen Back to the Future. Nook's Cranny from Animal Crossing Horizons. Let's take a look at this. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that is such a fun build. I love that. I love Nook's. Nook's Cranny looks so much fun and very easy to make. Will you make a zoo? I have already made a zoo. I'm making a sign right now, aren't I? I've already made a zoo in the past. A mini zoo, I should say. I don't need to make the tea any. I've already made tea. Which is ironic because this is a coffee shop. Ba-dum-dum. Yeah, I've already a Ninjago dojo, or one of the Ninjago city sets. I want to do more. See, now I'm getting distracted. This is why it's so hard to build at the same time. All I'm doing is just I've got like one eye on my monitor, on each monitor. Are you planning on making something related to the new update, like something for the fly? Yeah, maybe. I'll have to look more into it to see exactly what's been added. Can you make a video of... Do you know what would be nice as well? I've just realised there's no music. Music would be cool. How about British cop car or British taxi car? I've already kind of like made all of those. Just realising all I'm listening to is the sound of my fan in the background. My computer fan, ready to burst out of its case. I think that it's going to take off at some point, how hot it is in this tiny little room that I'm in. The BFG's house, that's something I've not thought about in such a long time. That's fun. Ever consider building the Jurassic Park entrance gate? From like the more recent movies. Because I have actually, the visitor centre is what I believe it's technically called, or am I thinking of something else? How about you make I've already made power lines, kind of. I've made, what are they called? What are they categorised as? I've already made some power lines. So I've made these bad boys, and these connect together. So I was going to make like a set of them, but I've made some power lines or pylons. Sounds like something Dr. Evil would say. I have made the pylons. How about a trailer park? Trailer park would be so fun. I would love a trailer park. Mexican restaurant. How is that not on my list? Certainly make a Mexican restaurant. I've made a Chinese and Italian restaurant recently, so why not Mexican? I want to make like a fancy restaurant, you know? Mate, I love Motor Game Master. I love this music so much. Like, the good old regular OST is unbeatable. It's so chill. No, the original 1993 film Jurassic Park, and yeah, that's even better. Oh! Yeah, okay. I can have a look into it. Like I said, I'm looking for a lot of second channel related builds. Preferably simple ones. How to build Michael DeSanta, huh? Goofy's house from the Goofy movie, that'd be fun. What am I doing? Italian restaurants are fancy restaurants. That true. But okay, so what I mean by that is, in terms of a fancy restaurant, the kind of restaurant you go and the people kind of talk like this. Like, you're sat behind people, they're discussing global politics and, you know, that sort of stuff. Everyone wears a tuxedo. They have flowers on their lapel for some reason. Some of them sound like they're from the deep south, despite the fact that we're 2 miles out of London. Is that, well, yeah, I use a mixture of World Edit, Lightmatica, and Axiom. Make a subway map. That's... I don't know what to say about that one. A map? How about building power stations? Yeah, just a regular power station would be fun. Have you made the house from up already? I think I've actually made it twice. In the vein of making like power related stuff, I'm going to make a nuclear power plant, I think. Like, it's going to be a very Simpsons looking power plant, if that makes sense. Build your house I can't dox myself. It's a secret where I live and what my house looks like. There definitely aren't millions that look like them. Imagine I was that paranoid. But no, I don't want to make my house. I've actually done it already. Once upon a time. I've made it twice. Make the capybaras. Please tell me capybaras have been added into Minecraft. Is that or is that a show that I'm not aware of? Thank you, Jessica. I love capybaras. I could make my dream house. Did you? No, I would love to build a tram tram lines, tram station, tram whatever. I would love to do something. I would love to do tram. Can you build a fancy McDonald's with Apple store? What? A McDonald's in an Apple or an Apple store in a McDonald's? Is that a thing? Are we combining my two favorite loves, guys? Okay, serious talk now. As a matter of fact, number one, where's my hat? I need my hat on for this. And we also need... I cannot spell. Okay, guys. I don't know if this is just a UK thing, but have you guys tried the new burger from McDonald's? I had the pleasure of eating it yesterday. I think it's called like the Big Arch Burger. I don't know if it is everywhere or what, but oh, it was delicious. It was such a good burger. Like, the promotional burgers aren't always good, but this, you know what, McDonald's, pay me, because it is worth having. It's massive. It's so insanely sloppy. There is music, Golden Money, don't you worry. I don't know where it is at the moment, but I did turn it on. It's such a sloppy burger, but it's very, very good. If you guys haven't tried it, I'd recommend it. It's so insanely expensive. It was like £7.50 for the burger. But still, I enjoyed it. You built Fancy McDonald? Oh, right, yeah, I did build Fancy McDonald. Yeah, that is correct. Make a football stadium, but instead of the field, do a concert stage. So just a concert stadium. I mean, I could do a concert stadium. You haven't had McDonald's in 2 years? Oh, it's my I know it shouldn't be. It's my favourite. I don't know what to say. Concert stadium. I've never made I would make a concert stadium. I also don't know what I'm doing anymore. This is falling apart rapidly. Oh, I was making the road. That's what I was doing. Is it the Tennessee? But no, it's literally called like the... It's like the Big Arches or something. Let me see... Okay. Guys, I can't see your messages for a second. I'm going to see if I could. Oh, I think it's just called the Big Arch. Very, Can I just drag this on here? Is that something I can do? I don't think I can. I was hoping that I could just drag it onto OBS. Maybe I can? No. That makes me sad. Ah, that's a shame. I was trying to show you guys a picture of it. I think I have to get more adept with streaming. I was going to drag and drop a picture of the burger that I ate, which, I mean, I'm hyping up a lot. It's just a fast food burger, but I really enjoyed it. It's not often that McDonald's releases something new that I like. Wrestling Stadium, 100%. I've actually, that's near the top of my little list. Please build a Franklin's. I don't know if I'm going to do anything GTA related, to be honest. I might do, maybe, when 6 comes out, or is it GTA 5? My bad, whichever. I might do something there. How many burgers do you think you can eat from McDonald's? Well, what sort of burgers are we talking about, Golden Money? Because it depends. So, you know, cheese, just good old regular cheeseburger? Are we talking double cheese? Like, what are we on about? Would you make mines? See you later, Ali. Thanks for stopping by. Can you make a cricket ground? Probably, yeah. I should. It's called the... just Golden Arches. I can eat food. You know what, Motor? I believe in you. How about building the Resident Evil 2 police station? The thing of my nightmares? Maybe. I might go into Nightmare Fuel Nostalgia Town. Can you build something from the show Total Drama Island? I feel as though that I've already done something from Total Drama Island. See you later, I'm just a kid. Thank you for stopping by. Can you... cheeseburger or a quarter pounder Big Mac? Okay. Well, I mean, the thing is that they're different answers because obviously the cheese... just a regular cheeseburger, I think that I can legit probably eat... I don't know. A solid dozen of them. But like a quarter pounder, I'm going to say 6. And I would say that maybe the Big Mac is probably a similar amount, but the Big Mac's got a lot of fluff on there. There's just loads of lettuce and onion and whatever else they throw on there, the mysterious ingredients. So yeah, I'd probably say like easily 12 regular cheeseburgers, possibly more, and easily half of that for the larger burgers. And I do think that I am underplaying how greedy I am. I think I can do more. What about you, Golden? What do you reckon? Do you like McDonald's? Yeah, Jessica, I actually said earlier I'm going to definitely do some more modern houses very, 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 very soon. Fang Palace. Stark Thunder, have you been leaving me that message for like 100 days now? Because I might get around to it just on the second channel. Isn't it also massive, the Fang Palace? Big fan to you. Hey, thank you, Edward. Please build the Fang Palace from Raya and the Last Dragon. A mod... I don't think that I've ever built a mod... Stark, you've got to understand what an insane task that is. It's huge. It's something that I would highly consider doing for the secondary channel if I do choose to revive it, but it's massive. The daycare from Total Drama Rama, but the Total Drama Rama Island. There are some... Let me see. Okay, this isn't easy to find. There's a tree house. I think that's part of the daycare. Alright, I had a quick look for the island. I didn't manage to find it immediately. Think of the... you reckon it's about the Has Been Hotel in terms of commitment? I can... I could make a toilet house for the for the second channel. Just make household appliances, microwave house, toilet house, bidet house. Bookies, we don't have that. Is that like a giant petrol station slash gas... like, isn't Bookies like a massive... What is Bookies? Could you explain it to me? We don't have them in the UK. Because I feel as though that any sort of explanation that I might throw out was probably wrong, so I'd love it if you could. Nursery. Have I done a nursery before? Would love to build a monorail. Although, I'd be singing the monorail song from Simpsons the whole time in my head. I can only eat 10 quarter... Okay, maybe I'm missing... Okay. You think you can do 10 quarter pounders? If that's for real, that's pretty... That is not bad. That's pretty impressive. Maybe you know what? I think I'm selling myself short. Maybe I can do 12 quarter pounders. I'll have to try. McDonald's isn't cheap. Like, McDonald's used to be the kind of place where you could just roll up and, like, buy 10 burgers just on a whim for the fun of it, and it'd cost you, like, $5. Now it is rather expensive, and I can't just drop 50 quid on McDonald's for a laugh. I guess I could keep... Does anybody freeze McDonald's burgers? Chuck them in the fridge for the next day? Could do 5 Big Macs? Yeah, I think that's... Honestly, that's not bad. That is... 5 Big Macs is not bad. Working on a hydro power plant. Absolutely. I've never made just like a regular power plant like that, but hydro power plant would 100% be up my alley. I'm doing nuclear next whenever I decide to do another power plant. Yo, Poppy and Kenny. What's the next tutorial city build? I might, let me see if I've got it in... It's just a small sandstone. I've had to relegate myself to doing, I think this is... Why do I always do that? Samsung store. I think it's a Samsung store, basically, at the end. I bet that it's not going to paste with all of the... Okay, so it's not pasted with all of the things in the store, but it's just like a fun little mini Samsung store. There's loads and loads of banners that kind of like animate the thing and bring it all to life, and there's loads of paintings and stuff. It's a cool little build. That's the next build. No, that was a joke. Well, if I did, I would probably be in the hospital. I can only eat 2. Okay, alright. Maybe I wasn't selling myself short, though. Like, a quarter pounder is a sizable burger. Hi there, Joey. Like, two isn't bad. Like, 2 is not a shameful amount to eat. I just know I can do 6. Which shouldn't really... I don't know... It's coming off like a brag. It's not. It's pure gluttony, but still. Make a skibididdy... I'm too old for this. Skibididdy? I can't say it. I legit cannot say that word. Skibidi? Toilet build? Again, maybe for the second chat. Is that not old? Is the whole toilet thing not... Is it an old meme now? Or no? Already built your Insanity water park for Insanity work. Oh, that's cool, Stark. How many builds do you reckon? How many builds do you reckon? I've not designed very many things. I've probably designed like 4 or 5. But as explained, I've not been doing very much. I had a baby 3 weeks. I didn't have a baby. My wife had a baby 3 weeks ago, so I've not been working, air quotes over the word working, very hard. Kind of just looking after the kiddos, you know. Build a flower store. I've already built a flower store. I've done... Might be called flower store. It is not. Okay. This is where we come to our old pal Light Matica, where we find out florist... Okay. Thank you, Red Runner. And everybody that said congratulations. Yeah, I did this little flower shop. It had, at the time, every single flower that exists in Minecraft. And a nice little outdoor area here. When did you... like 10 years ago, I think. 9-10 years ago? Long time. Can you please build... I've built... Oh, okay, so I should have read this ages ago. Bucky's is a restaurant, gas station, and also a store. That's what it is. That sounds awesome. It's like the best. It's what more could you live at a Bucky's if you wanted to? Funnily enough, a Bucky's is something that you call like a gambling place in the UK. Nip into Bucky's. I'm gonna get some bets on. I don't know if that's just the UK. That's how people where I live talk, by the way. Shout out. Can I see your Subway restaurants? After I'm so close to finishing this. I've even built Mossy Bottom Farm from the Sean shit. Oh, that's cool. Bookies would be fun. I'll add it. I'll add Bookies to the list. Why not? I know it's got. I funnily enough know the mascot. I think. Like it isn't it like a beaver or some chipmunky looking thing. Again, we don't have them in the UK. This is like second hand. This is by osmosis. I've absorbed it. And the nursery and the library. I feel as though that I missed the first part of that. Using your builds, I want to know what to put next to a movie. I always associate bowling and McDonald's with a movie theatre. The only reason is because growing up, that would be the typical sort of... I feel as though that... This feels wrong. I think it's wrong. I associate the cinema and bowling and fast food all together because that was kind of like a go-to thing to do when I was younger. So I would add those things. Do you watch the NFL games? If so, no. I'm not a sports guy. I'm so sorry. I built Bub's concession stand from the... You've been building some fun stuff. There's nothing I love more than just like cartoon builds and just like movie builds and what have you. Can I see the Subway restaurants? After I finish building this, I need a... I've been talking non-stop for like an hour. I'm sorry if you heard that. Can you build Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse plot? Well, I've already built it a multitude of times. It's a well that I like to keep going back to. Oh, that's another thing my kid likes, adding to the list of Peppa Pig. Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse. So, the theme tune and the ending song are perpetually burned into my mind. They have no business being as good as they are. Like, the actual opening theme and the hot dog song are possibly like true like Mozart, Beethoven, Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse belong in the Hall of Fame. Can you ask AI to design you? Yeah, I'll do another one of those builds soon. I want to do more tutorials though. I want to get some tutorials in the bank. Funnily enough, I've been building a bank as well. A modern bank. Can you build the Casagrandes apartment from the... I shall look into it. It's occurring to me that I should really just rewatch this stream for ideas. We're building a modern Starbucks. Can you make your city realistic? No, I don't think I can. I don't really want a realistic city. I think it's so much more fun just being a bit silly. Like it's not like insanely unrealistic. It's just I like it. I like it to be a bit fun. Would there be more Lego builds? Yeah, I loved building the modular cafe, I think it's called. I designed the rocket garage from Paw Patrol. Oh, yeah. Templeton's house from must be in a second. That's cool. Did you ever build a farm in your city? If so, you should put a I should put a farmer's market there. You are very correct, and I should pair those builds together, and that would actually be great advertisement for both videos at the same time. Now you're thinking golden money, I like it. My city currently has a Spurden House, Wingstop, and a movie theatre. Nice. You're off to a good start. And the nursery, library, and theatre. I've made... I don't know... Again, is there a first part to that question? You should design a computer house or a PS5 house. Big agree. How about building a billboard? I will 100% build a billboard. I was going to make a big video, but I might just do loads of little ones on like little things to include in the city. Like billboards is a great example. Advertisements in general is a great example. Just stuff that you can add to the city. The music just came back on. Where's the music been the whole time? That was so random. And it scared me. Oh, thank you, Shadow? Shooks. You know how I'm doing. Shookstow? Could you build a mystery escape room? That'd be fun. Switch 2 house. Switch 2?! Oh my god, how have I forgot? I should definitely do something Switch 2 related. That is such a good idea. Shout out to Pat's Patch Gaming. Right, I think that this room's pretty much done. I'm getting so distracted. Once again, I'm just reading comments over and over again. I think that we're coming to an end here anyway, though. I think that we've pretty much made this whole thing, and we can take a little look at it after it's done. Am I missing anything in here? I love those extractors. I think that we've got a door here. I don't know whether to... Oak. So unfortunate that we've kind of got like a blend. I'd like the ceiling to be a tad higher. Okay. Are we... Oh, no, I'm missing one thing. So there's meant to be an overhang over here. Because we wouldn't want our car to get wet, would we, whilst we're waiting for our order. So I think that that's it, guys. I think that we've made this thing. Let's take a little look around the outside. And we'll have a little chat, and then I'll get out of here so that I think that I've got to do some editing, actually. Yeah, okay, I think that this is pretty much done. This is a preview. This will be on the channel sometime soon, if you guys are interested in a nice little step-by-step tutorial of this thing. Very, very happy with it. Do you have Easter eggs? I have so many Easter eggs in my city. I have so many builds from so many different properties and cartoons and comics and stuff like... Again, that's why I don't want my city to be realistic, because I love coming across those sorts of things. I usually try and hide them as well. Sometimes not very well, but yeah, I don't know how better to give you guys a view of this. But yeah, there we go. That's the build. Let's go and stand outside. I don't think I've ever built anything from MLP. Oh, Elvis, yeah, okay, so Elvis, let me think. What would be the command? So, hopefully this isn't the train subway. No. Okay, so we've got nice, super simple subway, and yes, okay, and this. Hopefully this doesn't clip into the florist. Okay. They're the two subways. We have like a modern version and this version. And I'm going to be honest, I really like this one, but I feel as though that this needs something, but I don't know. They're the subways anyway. When will you build the S? I heard that police officers love sandwiches. You should put a sandwich shop. Golden Money, do you know what is so funny? We went to Dunkin' Donuts yesterday, and there was actually policemen there, or police people, I should say. There was a policeman and a policewoman, and I had a little laugh. They must have known. Right. Thank you, Radrunner. I'm glad you found it too. Thank you so much. Will you ever release your city? Not for free. You can become the top tier channel member and you can get a download for it. But it's expensive. Like, I wanted to make it expensive because obviously I would prefer that you guys build them. But if you do want to. I don't think it's good enough to go on Marketplace, Cookie, but thank you. I do remember the koala skin. I'm so glad that I went back to Spider-Man. Spider-Man was hiding, or rather the koala was hiding under there the whole time. I'll definitely consider it, Poppy. If I do, it'll be on the secondary channel. I still remember the time when you laughed so hard at my Dunkin' Donuts idea years ago. I'm going to be honest, Golden. A lot has happened since then. Oh, was it because... I think that was it because we put it next to the police station? I seem to remember that, actually. Can you build the SpongeBob pineapple? I think I have, actually. Okay, guys. I'm going to wrap this up in... Like, how long have we been going? We have been going for... What have we been doing? I don't even know where to see. An hour and 4 minutes. So I reckon at an hour and 5, which is 20 seconds, we're out of here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. I will do this again sometime in the future. I thought it'd be fun to hang out and chat. Mr. Hair Touch, I don't really go live a lot, but I think I might try and go live like once a week or so whenever I've got a little bit of time on my hands. But thank you so much for swinging by, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you guys in the next one. A new tutorial will be released on the channel in probably about an hour or so. I might even just do it right now. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.